Well, good evening. This is Wayne Albright, and I'm returning for the baseball playoffs that I've been doing with OOTP 26, Out of the Park Baseball 26 computer program. And I'm doing the 2025 Major League Baseball playoffs, a remake of, or a reimagining of it. And right now, I am in the championship series portion, and the game on this evening will be the second game of the 7-game series between the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Toronto Blue Jays won game one, 5-2, and the Guardians will try to even the series before heading to Cleveland for games 3, 4, and 5. They've traveled quite a bit in the last week, so they may have been a little tired and a little run down, and they're a little sad maybe with losing game one. And the way they did, it might hurt. Maybe it motivates them, maybe it does not. But they had a lead going into the bottom of the eighth, and Toronto rallied and took the game. So they will try to take game two against the number one seed Toronto Blue Jays in the American League, and that will be this game this evening. And here is the starting lineups for this game at the Rogers Center. It's a night game, and it is October 15th, game day, 2025. The roof will be closed. Nearly 50,000 is expected for this game two. And we will go with the lineups here. A little bit of a change for Toronto in the lineup. It doesn't look like there's much of a change or any change for the Guardians in game two. So let's go down the lineup here and get this started. Leading off for Cleveland will be Stephen Kwan, the left fielder. Batting second, Angel Martinez, the center fielder. The third baseman, Jose Ramirez, bats third. Kyle Manzardo, the DH, bats fourth. Gabriel Arrayes will be the shortstop and bat fifth. John Kenzie Noel plays first base and bats sixth. Bo Naylor, the catcher, bats seventh. Daniel Schneeman will bat eighth and play right field. And batting ninth, Brian Rocchio, the second baseman. The starting pitcher for the Cleveland Guardians will be right-hander Slade Ciccone, and he was 7-7 during the season with a 4.30 ERA. In the playoffs so far, he has no decision and a 27 ERA. For the Toronto Blue Jays in game two, George Springer leads off, and he will be the DH. Bo Bichette, the shortstop, will bat second. Vladimir Guerrero will bat third and play first base. Moving up in the order to fourth is Alejandro Kirk, the catcher, batting fifth. Anthony Santander will play right field. Addison Barger will now bat sixth and play third base. Dalton Varsho, the center fielder, bats seventh. Miles Straw, the left fielder, bats eighth. And Andres Jimenez plays second base and bats ninth. Shane Bieber will be on the mound, the right-hander for the Toronto Blue Jays. He's 1-0 in the playoffs, and that was against Boston. And a 3.86 ERA. He was 4-2 during the season. So we will head out to the ballpark here and get things started for game two of the 7-game series at the Rogers Center. And we are out at the ballpark now. You can see the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays. Straw in left, Varsho in center, Santander in right, Guerrero at first, Jimenez at second, Bichette at short, and Barger at third, and the catcher Kirk, and Shane Bieber on the mound for the Blue Jays. And Stephen Kwan will step up. He's batting 194 with 2 RBIs to start things off. We will have a fly-in, and then the first pitches of the game to get this started. Toronto in the home white, and Cleveland in the visiting gray. And a full count awaits Kwan to start things off here in game two. So we'll see what Ciccone has, and that's a walk. So Kwan leads off with a walk as the Guardians look to even the series here. So Kwan at first, being held by Guerrero. See if he takes off, and Guardians are aggressive here in game 2. Angel Martinez, the batter, 250 average. No home runs, 2 RBIs. 1 strike. Kwan holds. Fly out to left, and Straw coming in, and that will be the first out. So Ramirez will bat, the third baseman, switch hitter, batting 267. 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Stephen Kwan at first. With 1 out, in the first pitch to Ramirez, Kwan stays at first. Fly ball center field, and it's over the head of Varsho. Will go to the wall. Kwan going to third, and he will hold. And Ramirez doubles to center field. And that puts runners at second and third with 1 out. So Bieber in a little bit of trouble here to start this game, and Manzardo batting 207 now. 1 home run, 4 RBIs. He's been a key player in the last 2 games for the Guardians. The last game of the 5-game series against Seattle, where he won the game in the 9th inning. And in the first game of this series, he had the 2-run double for the 2 runs that Cleveland scored. So here we go. Infield will play back here in the first inning. And a 1-1 pitch to Manzardo from Bieber. That is popped in the infield, not too high. And Jimenez will grab it. And that's the second out. So Reyes steps in, 103 hitter, 1 home run and 3 RBIs as the Indians try to score first to get things started for them. And a full count. Second and third are the base runners. Struck him out, and Bieber gets out of it with a fastball. And that's the 3rd strike. Threw it out. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left, and the Toronto Blue Jays are coming up to bat for the first time. Ciccone will pitch, and he will face Springer, Bichette, and Guerrero. Springer batting 211. No home runs, no RBIs so far in the playoffs. And a full count. Infield is ready, outfield is ready. And that's well hit to center field. Back goes Martinez, and that will be the first out. So Dante Bichette, or Bo Bichette. Dante was the player back when I was growing up. So this is Bo, and he's the shortstop. He is batting .435 in the playoffs, 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. And a 1-2 pitch. And that's weakly popped to the pitcher, and that's the second out. So an easy out there, and 2 quick outs. And Guerrero bats for the Blue Jays, batting .250, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. And a 2-2 pitch, a lot of 2s. That's well hit to left field. Going back is Kwan, and it is over the fence for the 3rd home run in the playoffs for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the Blue Jays strike first with a home run to left center field. 405 feet. And Ciccone gives up the first run of the game as Guerrero tags one to left center field. And Kirk will step in, .353 hitter with 1 home run and 2 RBIs. So the Blue Jays start off fast here with a run. And Ciccone doesn't want to let up anymore. And a 2-2 pitch. That is grounded to second, and it is through up the middle. And that's a base hit. So 2 hits now for the Blue Jays this inning. And Anthony Santander batting .250, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Kirk leads off first. They will not hold him. Infield slightly to the right. Outfield playing normal. 1 strike pitch. That is a pop out past shortstop in shallow center field, and Reyes will grab it, and that's the third out. So 1 run, 2 hits. The home run by Guerrero gives the Blue Jays a 1-0 lead going to the second inning. And we have Noel leading off, Bo Naylor, and then Schneemann for the Guardians here in the top of the second. Noel, .235 hitter, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs in the playoffs. And a 1-ball, 1-strike pitch. That is tagged very well to left center field. Back goes Straw, and that will go over the fence, and we have a tie game. As Noel hits a home run, and we are tied now here in the top of the second inning. 406 feet, 1 foot farther than Guerrero's, not quite in the same place. And we are tied. That is the 3rd home run for Noel in these playoffs. So Schneemann will step in, batting .200 in the playoffs. And a 1-2 pitch from Bieber. And he struck him out on a slider, and that's the first out. 2 strikeouts now for Bieber. And it will be Bo Naylor, oh, wait a minute. I have the scorecard backwards. It is Schneemann that's batting. Okay, let me write this down. I have the wrong thing here. Schneemann will bat now, because I keep track of the score. All right, 1 out, and Schneemann will bat, .261, so sorry about that. I had it wrong on my scorecard. And here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out. Check swing, but still a strikeout. And that's 2 outs. 3rd strikeout now for Bieber. And the 9th batter, Rocchio, will bat here in the top of the second. Batting .360 with 4 RBIs is Rocchio. And a 1-1 pitch. Grounded to second. Over to get it is Jimenez, and throw high to Guerrero, but in time for the 3rd out. A home run by Noel ties the game at 1, going to the bottom of the second inning. So Ciccone faces Varsho, and Straw in the bottom of the second. Barger is 143 batter, 2 RBIs. He's now hitting 6th in the order. He was hitting 4th in game 1. And the 1-strike pitch that is popped out to center field, and that's the first out. Martinez grabs it for the Guardians, and 1 out, and Varsho will bat. .263, Varsho, 4 RBIs. He's the center fielder batting left-handed on the left side. And a 2-2 pitch. Struck him out on a changeup. He was ahead of it. And that is the first strikeout for Ciccone in this game. So 2 outs. And Miles Straw batting .375 with 6 RBIs. The left fielder batting right-handed with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. And the first pitch. Grounded to second, and that will get through the hole, as Rocchio is unable to get it, and that will be a base hit. So a 2-out hit puts a runner at second, and Jimenez will bat, the shortstop, batting .312. And he's a left-handed batter. Straw held at first. He has excellent speed. Noel holding him, see if they get him moving. And a 1-strike pitch. He holds. That's lined into center field, and that's a base hit. Straw will end up at third. And it'll be first and third with 2 outs for the Blue Jays as they try to retake the lead here in the bottom of the second. So George Springer flied out to center field his first time. And here we go. 1-1 pitch. Slow ground ball to the pitcher. He's got to hurry. And he'll get him at first. 1-3 on the putout. So no runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. 2 complete, and it's 1-1. Shane Bieber faces the top of the order. Kwan, Martinez, and Ramirez. Kwan is 1 for 1. He singled his first time. Why does it say he didn't single the first time? Let me look here. What happened? Oh, he walked the first time. Okay. I wrote it down wrong. So he walked his first time. That's why the log exists, I guess, to go back and check it. So Kwan was a base runner his first time up. And here we go, top of the third. 1-2 pitch. Inside the Rogers Center here in Toronto. Grounded weakly to short. Bichette better hurry, and he will get it. 1 out. Angel Martinez flew out to left field his first time. Switch hitter, batting on the left side. He is 0 for 1. And a 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. That's a strikeout on a slider. That is the 4th strikeout for Bieber with 1 walk. And it will be Ramirez. He doubled his first time. And the infield outfield will play slightly to the right. Or no, the outfield will. The infield plays normal. And a 1-1 pitch. Perfect spot. Oh, he hit him. Up, there it is. Should I say it again? There's always 1 in these games. And we have our 1 right now. So a hit batsman puts Ramirez at first. And we'll await the wild pitch or pass ball, especially on a strikeout. That usually occurs too. So Manzardo will bat. He popped out to the second baseman in his first at bat. And 2 outs here in the top of the third with a base runner. And the first pitch, there goes Ramirez, and he will steal second base. As the throw from Kirk is late, and he will be at second now for Manzardo. See if Manzardo can come up with a clutch hit like he's done the last 2 games. And a full count. That is well hit to right field. That is gone into the bullpen, and Manzardo has done it again for the Indians. He has been a hot hitter the last 3 games, and he gives the lead back to the Cleveland Guardians 3-1. He was doing nothing the first 4 games against Seattle, and basically during the playoffs, and all of a sudden he has been on fire the past 3 games. 2 more RBIs, and now the Guardians lead it 3-1. And Reyes, who struck out his first time, looks to continue the inning here with 2 outs. A full count and a walk. Second walk for Bieber. And the bullpen is rustling a little bit for Toronto. So the Guardians trying to take this series back to Cleveland 1-1, 1 game apiece. And Noel, who homered his first time. A 2-2 pitch, struck him out on a changeup, had him out in front. 5th strikeout for Bieber. The damage was done as Manzardo homers and drives in 2. We're 2.5 innings into the game, and it is 3-1 Cleveland. And we have Bichette, Guerrero, and Kirk to bat here in the bottom of the third. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Guardians, and 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays. .417 batter, 2 home runs and 5 RBIs for Bichette. And a 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. A fastball in the inside corner, and that's the first out of the bottom of the third. And that's the 2nd strikeout for Ciccone. So 1 out. Guerrero homered his first time to left center field. And a 1-1 pitch is on the way. That is popped on the right side, just foul territory, and Noel will grab it, and that's the 2nd out. Kirk, the catcher, right-handed batter, is 1 for 1 with 2 out now. See if the Blue Jays can start something here. And a 3-1 pitch. That is well hit on a line out to Schneemann, and that'll be the third out. So 1, 2, 3 for Schneemann, or for Ciccone against the Blue Jays. So we head to the middle innings, and the Cleveland Guardians lead 3-1. Shane Bieber on the mound here in the fourth, facing Naylor, Schneemann, and Rocchio. Naylor struck out his first time, trying to hold it at a 2-run lead, or 2-run game. And there's a line drive into center, and it's shallow center, and Bichette goes out and grabs it, and that's 1 out. More of a pop out than a line drive. So 1 out. Schneemann bats. He struck out his first time. As Bieber tries to hold the game at 2-run deficit. And a full count, or a no count. First pitch, and that's line to center. And in to get it is Varsho, and that's 2 outs. Barger, the third baseman, bats next. He is flied out to center field. Oh, wait a minute. I've got this wrong again. I'm on the wrong team. I'm not doing too well here, am I? The Guardians are still batting. So 2 outs, and Rocchio will step in. And a 1-1 pitch. That's grounded to Bichette. He bobbles it. And he won't risk a throw. They'll give him a hit for it. So 1 for 2 now is Rocchio with 2 outs. A base runner, and Kwan, the top of the order, will bat. So the generous scorekeeper gives Rocchio a hit. And here's Kwan. Rocchio held it first. And the first pitch. Lined into right. Here comes Santander, and he dives and makes the catch. And that's the third out. So, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Bottom of the fourth coming up. And it's 3-1 Cleveland. It'll be Santander, Barger, and Varsho to bat. 0 for 1 is Santander. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. Over to get it is Schneemann, and that'll be the first out. Barger will bat. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to center field his last time up, or first time up, actually. Shifted right, or slightly to the right, is the infield against Barger. Ciccone is in his 4th inning, giving the Guardians what they want and they need. In a full count. Strike 3 looking on a fastball. And that's the second out. 3 strikeouts now for Ciccone, and we will go to Varsho, who struck out his first time. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. And a 1-strike pitch. Oh, that's well hit to center field. Going back is Martinez at the wall, and it will be gone. As Varsho hits a solo home run here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the lead is cut to 1. As Cleveland leads it 3-2 now. Varsho with a towering fly ball out to center field. 416 feet, first home run of the postseason for Varsho. And they draw closer. So they're basically 1 swing away from tying this game now. Straw singled his first time as the Blue Jays climbing back gradually, or trying to. And a 2-ball pitch. That is grounded up the middle for a base hit, and that's the second hit. So how much longer is Ciccone going to pitch? It'll be Jimenez to bat with 2 outs. 1 run in. And he singled his first time. Straw is a fast runner at first. And a 1-2 pitch. Struck him out on the outside corner. And the inning is over. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left. And we've completed 4 here in Toronto. And the score is Cleveland 3 and Toronto 2. Bieber now on the mound for the 5th inning. He will face Martinez, Ramirez, and Manzardo. The Blue Jays have gotten within 1 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Cleveland. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 is Martinez as he steps in and faces Bieber and awaits a 2-2 pitch. That is flied out to left center field. Over to get it is Straw, and that's the first out. Pretty routine play. And it will be Ramirez. He has doubled, he has been hit by a pitch, and he has scored. He has stolen a base, too. He has 2 stolen bases in the playoffs. Hitting .290. And the first pitch. That is lined into center, and Varsho will grab it. That's the second out. So Manzardo, the big hitter so far for the Cleveland Guardians. 2-run home run his last time, popped out the first time he batted. And he awaits a 2-1 pitch from Bieber with 2 outs. That is grounded up the middle, and that's the second hit for Manzardo as he continues to have a hot bat, raising his average from negligible 3 games ago to now .250. And Arias will bat. He has struck out. He has walked. Manzardo at first. They will not hold him. And Arias will bat. And 1 ball, 1 strike. Manzardo holds. Popped in the infield. Bichette looks to go under it. And that's the third out. So, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. 4.5 complete. And it's 3-2 Cleveland. Slade Ciccone enters his 5th inning. And he has 4 strikeouts. He's given up 2 runs. 2 home runs. And it'll be Springer, Bichette, and Guerrero. He's at 73 pitches. And Springer is 0 for 2. And a 1-2 pitch. That is grounded up the middle, and it will get through into center field for a base hit. So a leadoff runner for Toronto as they try to even this game. They came back in game 1, and they're trying to do this again in game 2. Bo Bichette to bat. He is 0 for 2. He has struck out and popped out. So Springer at first. Let's see if they move him. 1-2 pitch. He holds. Ground ball or a pop in. Oh, it's a pop in foul ground, and the catcher grabs it, and that's 1 out. Not good swings for Bichette today. So here's a Guerrero. He homered his first time. Guardians are contemplating a bullpen move here. One out, 1 on. Top of the 5th. Okay, Guerrero will bat. Springer still at first. Noel holding him. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is flied well to left center field, but it's catchable. And Kwan will settle underneath it, and that's 2 outs. So he gave it a little bit of a ride, but not too far. And it will be Kirk, 1 for 2, with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Springer still at first for Kirk to bat. And Ciccone trying to get out of this 5th inning. And a first pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, it goes through between third and short. And it's a base hit. Second hit for Kirk in this game. So it's first and second and 2 out, and Santander bats. This might be the time to change pitchers here. Let's see what Cleveland has in the bullpen. Don't have a lot. Well, they got some left-hand. Well, they got quite a bit, actually. let's see. Hedges pitched last inning, or last game. Allard is available, and he's got some left-handers coming up. 2-6-3. And they got Sobrowski, who got kind of roughed up in the first game. See, Allard could pitch the next inning, too. All right, they're going to go with Colby Allard and switch Santander around to the right side. So Ciccone goes 4 2/3. And the bullpen will take over for Cleveland, leading 3-2. So Ciccone cannot win this game. He can lose it. 2 runners are his that are on base. Let's see here. Allard, the left-hander, will come in. So, 18, 19, 22 batters Ciccone faced. And Santander will switch around now to the right side with 2 outs and 2 base runners on as the Blue Jays look to rally to tie this game or take the lead. 3 balls, 1 strike from Allard. Ball 4, and that's a walk. Got it on the inside corner and missed. So now the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And Barger will bat. Varsho is on the on-deck circle. He homered earlier. So Allard was brought in to take care of this kind of thing. They do have a pinch hitter available. Do you use a pinch hitter this early? It's a key part of the game. Barger really isn't hitting anything. And they are going to go with Kiner Falefa to pinch hit. Falefa will bat. Falefa. Okay. Pinch hit. He'll probably play third. And the bases are loaded. So this is an important time now in this game. So 2 outs. Bases loaded. 3-2 are the Guardians ahead. And the first pitch. That is lined and caught. A snag as Arraez reaches high in the jump and makes the 3rd out. So Allard gets out of the inning. The pinch hit does not work. And it's still 3-2 Cleveland going to the 6th inning. So Falefa will play third. Third base. And Bieber goes to the mound here in the 6th. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Cleveland. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Blue Jays. And Noel, who has homered and struck out, followed by Naylor and Schneemann. 1 ball pitch. That is a ground ball sharp to right side for Bichette, and the long throw, and that's 1 out. Bo Naylor, 0 for 2. Will bat. You're in the top of the 6th inning. And a 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. That's lined out in the left center field. No one's going to catch that one. It's out to the fence. Naylor will end up at second with a double. As Varsho gets it in, but still a double for Bo Naylor. And Schneemann will bat. So Bieber up to 91 pitches with 1 out, and Naylor at second. 0 for 2 is Schneemann, and a full count. Struck him out, a big pitch. A fastball. And that's 2 outs. So a big pitch by Bieber to keep this from going farther as far as a lead for Cleveland. So see if he can do it again with Rocchio, who has singled and grounded out. It's an important part of the game right now. Keeping that run away from scoring is Toronto's mission here, and Bieber, see if he can do it. He's about reached his limit, but he's going to get another shot here. 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, looking. Big pitches, change-up. And big pitches from Bieber here in the top of the 6th. So a double leads to nothing, and he gets stranded at second. 5.5. It's 3-2, Cleveland. Allard remains in the game, and he will face Varsho, Straw, and Jimenez. So Colby Allard got the last out in the bottom of the 5th when the bases were loaded. And the first pitch to Varsho, who has homered. And that's to center field, but not hit very hard. And Martinez will go to his left and catch it, and 1 out. Miles Straw, he is 2 for 2. His average is up to 444 in the playoffs. And here's Allard with a 1-2 pitch. And that's popped on the right side. And Noel will get under it and catch it, and that's 2 outs. So Jimenez will bat, 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a single. Left-handed batter facing the left-handed pitcher, Allard. And 2 balls, no strikes. Sharp ground ball to first, but Noel's up with it, takes it to first, and that's the 3rd out. So a good play at first. And 6 innings are finished. 1, 2, 3. Go the Blue Jays, and the top of the 7th is on the way as Cleveland leads it 3-2. And Bieber at 102 pitches will be done for the game. He has faced 27 batters, 6 innings. He could not win the game. And let's see what Toronto can bring in for the bullpen. Don't have many left-handed pitchers, but they've got quite a few here that they probably should take advantage of as far as a left-handed pitcher. So they'll bring in Lauer. They're going to bring in Eric Lauer. He pitched in the first game. The left-hander. And he's like a sort of mini possible starter reliever. So the left-hander will come in, and he will face the top of the order, Kwan, Martinez, and Ramirez. So 3-2 are the Guardians here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series in Toronto. And see what Lauer has up to dish to the Guardians here in the top of the 7th. And a 1-2 pitch to Kwan, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. That's lined to left, and that's a leadoff single for Kwan. And Martinez will bat. 7th hit for the Guardians. 0 for 3 is Martinez. The switch hitter will switch to the other side and bat right-handed this time. So nobody out. And a 1-strike pitch. And he bunt, and of course, the bunt is unsuccessful. And that's 2 strikes. And a 2-strike pitch. Struck him out on a fastball. 1 out. And Ramirez will bat from the right side this time. Ramirez is 1 for 2. He has scored a run. So 1 out with Kwan at first. See if he's on the move. 1 ball, no strikes. He is not. Ground ball to third. And the throw to second will be in time. Falefa makes the play on a fielder's choice and gets the lead runner at second. So Ramirez will head to first. And now there are 2 outs with Manzardo stepping in. He is 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. He is now hitting .250. So Ramirez leads off first with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. See what Manzardo can do this time. And a 3-1 pitch. That is a weak ball to the pitcher. Lauer to first. And he's safe. Lauer takes his time, and Manzardo beats it out, and another hit for Manzardo. He is 3 for 4. He was 2 for 4 in game 1. So, 2 outs, and Lauer now to face Reyes, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. So 2 base runners. That was a lazy play by Lauer. Nice hustle by Manzardo. And a 3-ball, no strike count. Walk, ball 4. So, the bases are now loaded with 2 outs, and Noel to bat, and the bullpen will take over once again as they go to the bullpen. So 2/3 of an inning for Lauer. He is responsible for all the runners out there. And the bullpen for Toronto will now come in. Do they bring in Dominguez again like they did in game 1? It worked the first time. We're going to try it again. Here in the top of the 7th, Dominguez came in, pitched to 1 batter in game 1 and got a double play. We'll see if he does it again, as he will face Noel, who has homered in this game. He struck out and he is grounded out. So 2 outs, bases loaded. This is an important part of the game, as the Guardians lead 3-2. They can open up a bigger lead. And a 1-strike pitch from Dominguez. Ground ball to third, picking it up, go to second, and they will make the play. And Dominguez does it again. No runs. 2 hits, and the bases are left loaded. And we are now 3-2, Cleveland in the bottom of the 7th. And we are going to stretch now for a minute or 2 before the bottom of the 7th. All right, it's time to get back at it. Dominguez has been stellar here in this series. He's faced 2 batters and gotten outs that are necessary. So Cleveland will go to the bullpen, leading 3-2. And do they do the, let's see, Hedges, we don't need him. 3 right-handed batters are coming up. 4 of them, actually. So they'll probably bring a right-hander in. And they're going to bring in Enright to pitch. Nick Enright to pitch. Here in the bottom of the 7th. As Allard faced 5 batters. And he pitched 1 1/3. So Enright is a right-handed pitcher. Cleveland trying to hang on. We were at this stage in game 1. But it was 2-0. And the Blue Jays came back in the bottom of the 8th with 5 runs. So we'll see if the bullpen holds here for Cleveland. So Springer will bat, Bichette to follow, and then Guerrero. 1-run lead for Cleveland here in the bottom of the 7th. And a 1-1 pitch to Springer. Ground ball to short. Reyes up with it, throws to first, and that's the first out of this inning. Bichette will bat. He's 0 for 3. Hasn't had good swings in this game. He's popped out twice to the pitcher and the catcher, and he struck out. He's been in a bit of a slump here. And see if Enright can get him out. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's fly ball to right field. In comes Schneemann toward the line, and that's the second out. And Guerrero steps in. He's 1 for 3 with a home run way back in the first inning. Solo home run. That was his 3rd of the playoffs. So Enright looking to get out of this inning without any trouble. 2 outs. 1 ball, no strikes to Guerrero. Oh, that's lined into left center field. Oh, cut off by Kwan. They have a shot at second, and he will slide into second, and he is safe. Had to wait for all the words to go by, but he slides in and just makes it in, and Guerrero doubles with 2 outs. So Kwan made a heck of a play out there to cut it off from getting to the fence. And now it'll be Kirk, who's 2 for 3. The tying run is at second base with 2 outs. One pitch. Grounded to short. Arraez up with it to throw to first, and that will be the 3rd out. So the double is no harm for the Guardians, and 7 are complete. The Guardians 3 and Toronto 2. And Dominguez will take a seat. He did his job, pitched 1 batter, and got 1 out. And he will go to the bullpen. Who is up? Bo Naylor, Schneemann, and Rocchio. Mantiply will come in to pitch. Joe Mantiply will pitch, the left-hander. As the Blue Jays trail 3-2. Let's see here. Is he even on this list? I do not see him. So we will give him the obligatory 4-1. 4 batters, 1 inning. And here's Mantiply to face Bo Naylor, maybe a pinch hitter. Schneemann, who's 0 for 3, and Rocchio, who's 1 for 3. Let's see who the better defender. I think Naylor is the better defender. 55. And Hedges is a 70. Oh, that's not true. Okay, so Hedges will pinch hit for Bo Naylor. Better defensively. Hedges hasn't hit much in the playoffs. He's 3 for 10. So, Naylor sits down, Hedges will bat, and we await the change here. And Mantiply will face him with nobody out here in the top of the 8th. And a full count. Fly ball, left center field, over to get it is Varsho with no trouble, and that's the 1st out. Schneemann in right field. Let's see if they go to the bench. They will. They'll go to Jonathan Rodriguez to pinch hit for Schneemann. So on the second pinch hitter, Rodriguez, pinch hit. He's batting .429 in the playoffs with 1 home run and 2 RBIs. He scored 3 runs. So Mantiply here against Rodriguez with 1 out. Top of the 8th. And the first pitch. And that's flied out to left center field. And Varsho about the same spot as the last out. Makes the catch. And that's 2 outs. And Rocchio will bat. 1 for 3. The switch hitter goes to the right side of the plate now. So Mantiply's job is to keep it at 1 run. And 2 balls, no strikes. Grounded up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out base hit, second hit of the game for Rocchio in 4 trips. And the top of the order, Kwan will bat. So an insurance runner, or run, is at first base, but there's 2 outs. Kwan is 1 for 3 in this game. He has walked. So Mantiply trying to get out of this inning. Guerrero holds Rocchio at first. And a 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly to second. Jimenez will throw to first. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. The bottom of the 8th is coming up, and it's 3-2 Cleveland. As Enright did his job, and he will take a seat. Pitched 1 inning, and he faced 4 batters. And Cleveland will go to the bullpen. Nope, I got to fix the lineup. So Hedges will catch, and Rodriguez will go to right field. And Enright will come out, and who's up? Santander, Falafa, and Varsho. So they're going to bring in don't want to bring in Sobrowski. He got it in first game. So Hentges, Sam Hentges will pitch. The left-hander pitched in game 1. Hentges, left-hander. Whoops, wrong column. And let's see what he is. Probably a 5-1 or a 4-1 or something like that. All right, let's see where he is on the list. Maybe he's not on the list. I do not see him. So we will give him the 4-1, typical reliever. And that's 4 batters and 1 run, or 1 inning pitch. So that's typical nowadays for relievers in baseball. Call them specialists or whatever. They pitch 1 inning. So we go to the bottom of the 8th, and Santander leads it off. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Then it's Falefa and Varsho as the Blue Jays trail by a run. 1-1 pitch to Santander. Infield shifted slightly left, and that's lined to second, and that's the first out as Rocchio makes the play. Falefa lined out to short his last time when the bases were loaded and end the inning. So let's see if Falefa can start a rally here. And the first pitch. Grounded to short. Reyes a long throw, and that will be the second out. So Varsho, who has homered in 3 trips. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th for the trailing Blue Jays. And a 2-2 pitch. Guarding the line are the first and third baseman. That is flied out to left, and Kwan will settle under it for the 3rd out. So 1-2-3. Setting up Chad Smith for the 9th. And we go to the 9th. Guardians 3, Toronto 2. Martinez, Ramirez, and Manzardo. Here in the top of the 9th inning, Mantiply did his 1 inning. Let's see if they can bring in someone here. Barrios. We don't want to use him. Wow. I guess they're going to leave Mantiply in to face Martinez, who's 0 for 4. Stretching him another inning. Didn't pitch too many pitches the last inning, so see if he can face Martinez and all these left-handers. Get out of this inning real quick. 1 ball, no strikes. Lined into right, and that's a base hit. So a leadoff hit for the Guardians. And Toronto is contemplating a bullpen change here. And I think they will make it. Let's see. Garcia? Yimi Garcia will pitch. So they will make the change. He faced 5 batters, did Mantiply, and 1 inning. No. Yes, 1 inning. So Garcia will pitch now for Toronto in the top of the 9th to keep the score at 3-2. Let's see here. What do we got for Garcia? Typical 4-1. Right-hander. Brought in to face Ramirez and Manzardo. Guerrero will hold Martinez at first. Ramirez is 1 for 3. 1 strike pitch from Garcia. Grounded to first. Had a little bit of cough there. Guerrero makes the play at first, but doesn't get the guy at second. Oh, they do. Wait, whoa. They turn 2? Really? All right. Okay. 3 unassisted, 3-6. I got to see that again. Really? They turned a double play? Where's the replay at? Let's see this. Oh, I missed it. It happened so fast. Let's see this replay again. Okay, get first. Oh, okay. Well, he did. He caught it when he was on the base. Okay. It looked like the throw was outside, and he was off the base. So, I guess I can accept that. That looks reasonable. And there's 2 outs now with Manzardo. 3 for 4 in this game with 2 RBIs and a home run. See if he can get his 4th hit. 2-1 pitch. Grounded to second. Over to get it to his left is Jimenez, and that's the 3rd out. So, no runs, a hit, nobody left, and we're in the 9th inning, in the bottom of the 9th. And they will bring in Chad Smith, the closer, to hopefully end this game and send it back to Cleveland, 1 game apiece. Chad Smith will come in. Right-hander. 1-2-3 was Hedges. And he will face Straw, Jimenez, and Springer. Let's see if there's any pinch hitters for Toronto. They have Schneider. They do have this guy. So they're basically going to leave whoever it is, and it'll be Straw to lead off. He is 2 for 3. Here in the bottom of the 9th inning, 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Cleveland, 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Toronto. So Smith trying to nail this game down for Cleveland. 1 strike pitch. Go to Straw, 1st and 3rd, hugging the line. Popped really high on the right side. And Noel grabs it, and that's the 1st out. So Jimenez steps in, trying to start a rally. He is 1 for 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Outside, ball 4, and there is the tie run. He is at first base with 1 out. And George Springer will bat. 1 for 3. Or no, 1 for 4. Is Springer. He's due in these playoffs. No home runs, no RBIs, low batting average. So he's due for something. We'll see if he comes through this time. Jimenez with good speed at first. Doubt if they'll take a chance, but you never know with the computer. Computer manager may decide to do it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That is flied out to left, but it's not hit very far. And Kwan will settle under it for the 2nd out. So 1 out away from winning this game is Cleveland. And it will be Bichette to bat. And he's due. He has been kind of cold the past few games. Started out the playoffs hot. And Jimenez at first. And the outfield is playing deep. Infield is guarding the lines at 3rd and 1st. So Cade Smith trying to close the door on game 2 with a 1-ball pitch. Ground ball to second, Routine play for Rocchio, and that's the third out. So, the Guardians hang on and win game 2. 3-2. The bullpen comes through tonight in this game and gives the win to the Guardians. So in front of the Toronto crowd, Cleveland celebrates and heads back to Cleveland. It's been a long time road trip this last week. From Cleveland to Seattle, Seattle to Toronto, Toronto now back to Cleveland. So they will look forward to going home after a day off and continuing this series. So let's go to the recap. We are at the recap here. In a one-run game, Guardians love these one-run games. They had plenty of them. They had 4 of them against Seattle in the 5-game series, and here's one in this series already. And Manzardo is the player of the game, and that does not surprise me, with 3 hits, a home run, 2 RBIs. He has been hot in the last 3 games. And about 3 hours and 40 fake time minutes. And here at the Rogers Center, over 50,000 will go home. Most of them are Toronto fans, and they will go home disappointed. The winning pitcher is Colby Allard, and the save goes to Chad Smith. That is his 4th of the playoffs. So he's been a good pitcher for them so far in the playoffs. And without Clase, he's taken on the closing route for them, and that's an important job. So, and on the losing side, it will be Bieber who will lose this game. He did pitch 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, 7 strikeouts. So let's see, Garcia pitched an inning and faced 2 batters. All right, so that's the closing of this game. Let's go to the hitting department and see who the stars of the game are for the hitters. Cleveland Guardians, Manzardo sticks out, 3 for 5, and the player of the game. Rocchio had 2 hits. Noel hit a home run, one of his 4 at-bats. And for the homestanding Toronto Blue Jays, home run, one of the 2 hits for Guerrero. Kirk had 2 hits, home run for Varsho. 2 hits for Straw. So a pretty even game, 3-2. And we'll see where this goes now. Take a day off from the game day, and Progressive Field awaits Game 3 in Cleveland, and I'm sure they'll get a warm welcome home with the series tied 1-1. So we leave this game, and you can see that's the only game of October 15th, the game day of October 15th. And I suspect the next day, 16th, we'll have the National League Game 3 as the only game from Cincinnati. So let's save this. Let's see what we got. I saw the Blue Jays in real life signed Cease today. I don't know if he's like an ace or anything, but they have a lot of pitching now. They had quite a bit, and now they add to it. So they'll be formidable in the American League East once again. So let's go forward here. Finish this day. We can do that because there was only 1 game. And that Phillies guy is still there. We go to the scores and the game day, the October 16th, and that is correct. We will have the San Diego Padres facing the Cincinnati Reds, the surprising Cincinnati Reds, the 6th seed playing the 5th seed. And the series is tied 1-1. So we'll see how this goes for both teams, as 3 games are now going to be played in Cincinnati. And that will be it for this. I think, let's see, the 17th, the next day, we'll have both games. The afternoon game will be in Cincinnati, and the night game will be in Cleveland. And they will be Game 4 for the National League and Game 3 for the American League. So both series are tied, at 1 game apiece, and we'll see who breaks out of this in the next couple games. The game 3 is important to gain some momentum, and with the games being in Ohio, one side in the southwest Ohio and the other side northeast Ohio will have baseball in those cities in that state. So maybe we'll get an all Ohio World Series out of this. I don't know. Would be kind of interesting to have, but never know. So that's it for this game. I hope you enjoyed it. A very entertaining game. 3-2 was the final score. Final totals: Cleveland Guardians 3 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and the Toronto Blue Jays 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. The winning pitcher of the game was Kobe Allard. The losing pitcher, Bieber. The save went to Chad Smith for the Cleveland Guardians, and the player of the game was Kyle Manzardo. And that will be it for this day as we go forward and await the Padres and Reds. And I'm not sure what those pitchers are. I'll just have to look. Right now it's tentatively... Oh, I can look at it now. Let's see what we got. Cincinnati pitching. Let's see. They still have Lodolo, but Hunter Green is ready to pitch again. I don't know when he pitched last. So tentatively it's Hunter Green, because Singer started it, and then the second was Abbott. But they've had some time off, so maybe it is Hunter Green in Game 3. And then Singer in Game 4. So kind of convoluted here. Or maybe Lodolo in Game 4. And then for San Diego, who did it say it was going to be? Michael King. Pavetta pitched the last game. No, he pitched Game 1. Cease came in. Okay, it is King. So King will pitch in Game 3. And Darvish will probably pitch Game 4. Okay, so that's set up right. Okay, so that'll be it. I don't think there's anything else on this evening. Enjoy the holiday tomorrow, Thanksgiving. And doubt if I'll get a game in tomorrow. And maybe continue on Friday into the weekend and try to get these series done and get to the World Series by the end of the weekend. So that's an ambitious thing. We'll see how many games it takes. Now the series are tied 1-1. So everybody be safe. Everybody enjoy. And I'll see you next time.